Sudan's war has crossed a new line of savagery. A drone strike by the Rapid Support Forces massacred over 75 worshippers at a mosque in Abu Shouk camp near El-Fasher. Women and children were among the dead. As the RSF closes in on Darfur's last army-held city, the world watches while mass killings accelerate unchecked. Sudan's paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF, killed 75 people in a drone strike that hit a mosque at a camp for displaced people near the western city of El-Fasher on September 19th, first responders told France 24. The RSF conducted the strike as they made gains in their push to capture Darfur's last army-held city. The attack struck a mosque at the Abu Shouk camp, just outside the North Darfur capital, said the emergency response room, a local volunteer group coordinating relief in the camp. The bodies were retrieved from the rubble of the mosque. Suleiman, a senior doctor at the nearby Al-Saudi hospital, told the New York Times over a phone call that at least 84 bodies had been pulled from the wreckage of the mosque, including several women and children. The doctor said, "The scene was harrowing beyond description." He further said that a missile hit the Al-Jamia Mosque during early morning prayers when it was packed with worshippers. Videos circulating on social media of the aftermath, showing bloodied bodies trapped under rubble and steel girders, were accurate, he said. The RSF advance is being backed by advanced Chinese-made armed drones, some of which appeared to be captured in satellite images taken over El-Fasher on September 18th. The United Arab Emirates, the main foreign backer of the RSF, has supplied its fighters with artillery, medical care, and Chinese-made drones, some of which have been used in the siege of El-Fasher, the Times reported. However, the UAE denies backing either side in the war. El-Fasher, which has been under paramilitary siege for about 18 months, is the final state capital in Darfur still under the control of Sudan's army, which has been locked in a devastating war with the RSF since April 2023. The city's fall would hand the RSF full territorial dominance over the region, where the UN and rights groups have already reported mass atrocities, including ethnically targeted killings. Satellite imagery released by Yale University's Humanitarian Research Lab on September 18th showed RSF forces advancing on multiple fronts, including around Abu Shouk camp and the former UNAMID peacekeeping base, now used by anti-RSF joint forces. The city remains under a communications blackout, making it difficult to verify casualties or coordinate aid. Sudan has seen a significant rise in civilian killings during the first half of this year due to growing ethnic violence, the UN Human Rights Office said on September 19th. The conflict in Sudan that erupted in April 2023 between the Sudanese Armed Forces, SAF, and rival paramilitary force, the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, has seen horrendous levels of violence directed at civilians and created the world's worst humanitarian crisis. At least 384 civilians were killed between January and June this year, mostly in Darfur, according to a new report by the Office of the High Commissioner of Human Rights. The figure is equivalent to nearly 80% of the civilian casualties in Sudan documented last year. OHCHR Sudan representative Li Feng told reporters in Geneva, "Every day we are receiving more reports of horrors on the ground. The majority of killings resulted from artillery shelling, as well as air and drone strikes in densely populated areas," the OHCHR said. It noted that many deaths occurred during the RSF's offensive on the city of El-Fasher, as well as the Zamzam and Abu Shouk camps for displaced people in April. At least 990 civilians were killed in summary executions in the first half of the year, the report found, with the number between February and April tripling. The number was driven by a surge, mainly in Khartoum after SAF, and Allied fighters in late March recaptured the city previously controlled by the RSF, the OHCHR said.